Hey everybody, Ashley Boley here with WVLT News. I am in Kingsport right now working out of my car and just wanted to give you all an update with what I've been working on today. So I just spoke a couple hours ago with Dave Rader, who is the director for Equusearch, which is a nonprofit. It started in Texas, and then they opened up a Midwestern chapter in the Midwest, and he is the director for the Midwest chapter. But this nonprofit is like a nonprofit search team that goes in and helps look for missing people. So it's all volunteer based. They don't get paid. But what they have is they have some technology at their fingertips that they can use in helping to locate missing people. So in talking with him, I kind of learned his story as to why they've come out this weekend. They are gathering up about 16 people from their crew today to come up here. They're staying in Kingsport, but it's going to be going down to Hawkins County to search for Summer Wells, the missing 5-year-old girl out of Hawkins County who's been missing since June 15th, more than a month now that she's been gone. So they are coming with the mission of finding her. And you may be wondering, what are they doing differently, right? So, well, before we even get there, let's backtrack to the fact that they have been speaking with the ground search commander of the entire operations for this, Tim Coop. If you've been following the story for a while now, you've probably heard that name. He is from Churchill Rescue Squad, and he's been the ground search commander for the entire search for Summer Wells operation. So this is not going behind law enforcement's back by any means. This is something that they are doing in conjunction with them. So why did they decide to come to search, of course, for Summer Wells? Working this weekend, these people have other jobs, right? They work in different industries. As he said to me, it's kind of like a big group of misfits, right? So they have people from healthcare, they have people from cleaning services, as well as people like Dave, who actually has a background in pool operations. So they are coming on their weekend, like I mentioned earlier, all volunteer based, to come out and continue to search for Summer Wells. So staying in Kingsport, going to be expanding the search operations around Hawkins County, around the family's home where it's been, this whole time, and just trying to offer some different resources. This is primarily going to be a ground search. So they have 16 people from their team coming out with Equusearch, their Midwest chapter, and they are going to be walking on foot, since we've talked so many times about the dangerous terrain out here, the really challenging mountainous region that we have, as well as there is some farmland as well, but they're going to be searching. And these aren't just volunteers. I know a lot of people have asked, how can I get involved? How can I help? These people have undergone some training. I'm just looking over my notes here. So they don't have a background in search and rescue. This isn't their primary jobs, like I just mentioned, but they did go through trainings on evidence preservation and ground search certification. So that way they know what they're doing. Unlike the public who, like you and me, perhaps we don't have this knowledge. So these people have undergone training. That's why they're here. What's interesting is, since they've come from the Midwest, they've come from all over, really. We have some people from Tennessee, as well as Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky. So this nonprofit that is called Equusearch, out of their Midwest chapter, that's why they're coming here to continue to search for Summer Wells. Now, I want to go back to some of the technology that they have and the resources at their fingertips. Again, just referencing my notes here. So they mentioned a couple things. We've talked about drone usage before, and I don't know how much you guys know about drone usage, but I find this very interesting. They have a drone that is able to tell if a piece of ground has been disturbed, something that I think is interesting in helping for this search for Summer Wells. And then something else that they have is a remote control sonar unit for water. So when I asked more about this, he said it's like a 3-foot boat that can scan a body of water, and they have like a memory card in it to be able to search that area and take that memory card out and then locate and read it and see if there's anything out of the ordinary in that body of water. So some different things that has really opened my eyes open to the search and rescue operation here. So Like I said, right now it's just using Equusearch members. If you're interested in joining Equusearch, you can do that by going to their Facebook page. We'll soon have up a web story to get all of that information out to you all. But they'll be searching tomorrow and Sunday around the Hawkins County area, really just hoping to find Summer Wells. That's their main goal. They want to find her, just like what we've been saying from the start. That's been kind of the main goal. Just to remind people again, you know, the TBI and the Sheriff's Office with Hawkins County, they have been doing two operations that have been going on at the same time, right? There's the search for Summer Wells, and then there's the investigation into her disappearance. So this team is specifically focusing on the search for Summer Wells. Some things he told me, you know, and that quote is even in this headline, you know, she needs to be found, and they want to find this little girl. Obviously, like I keep saying, that they want to let law enforcement do their thing. They're just kind of like an extra extension to that. So seeing a lot of people comment prayers, just trying to read some of your comments. Appreciate everybody watching right now. Something else that I do want to mention also, because I think a lot of times people do ask us about the Wells family. So I did ask, I'll read you guys some of my notes. Did the Wells family contact you all? And Dave Rader with the Equusearch team Midwest chapter, he said, no, he hasn't spoken to them. He hasn't seen them. His main objective is to work with Captain Tim Coop, who is the ground search operations commander, and law enforcement to find Summer Wells. So just something to note there. They're going to be searching tomorrow and Sunday. They're going to be going from 8 o'clock in the morning till dark. So they will be looking. He did tell me too, again, something that if you live in this part of Upper East Tennessee, around the Hawkins County area, just to continue to check your cameras, any cameras you may have on your property, as well as sheds, that type of thing, anything out of the ordinary. That's something that you can do, along with sharing credible information, making sure you're sharing factual stuff. And if you have any tips whatsoever, to contact the TBI, to make sure you give them a call. Credible information about Summer's disappearance. Last time I checked with them, I believe it was either earlier this week or last week, they had more than 900 tips, inching close to 1,000 at this point, and still no sign of Summer Wells. So they will be out this weekend. If you live in this area and you happen to see them, they will be here. So we just continue to try and follow this story and try to get answers for you all into Summer Wells' disappearance and an investigation into what happened. And as we continue to learn information, we are doing just that, bringing it to you all. So that's why we wanted to do this Facebook Live. There will be stories. I have stories on tonight at 5 and 6 about this. If you want to hear more, of course, that goes online as well in our app, all that good stuff, with some of Dave Rader's sound bites that we use and everything. So I'll be out working in Kingsport, working on this to bring you all this story. And again, they will be out tomorrow from 8 until dark, searching, hoping to find Summer Wells, looking, about 16 of them from the Equusearch Midwest team. And also just want to remind people again, you are not able to come out and help. It's just this team only, but you can join Equusearch at a later time and help with other searches. So I think that's just about it. But they have a background, you know, in these trainings and on an evidence preservation and ground search certification. So continue to follow this story and continue to watch tonight. And we appreciate you all watching this now. Thanks so much. Have a great day.